Hi, gang. This is Robin, live from the Robin's Nest, and here it is. It is V-Day, Verdict Day. We got the verdict of Conrad Robert Murray in the accidental, involuntary manslaughter death of Michael Jackson. And here we go. Hold on.
He could also walk free with a not guilty verdict. Let's listen to the judge here in Los Angeles.
Forms to Deputy Jones, who will then present them to me. Court has reviewed the verdict form, and ladies and gentlemen, there was a typo in terms of the date of the alleged incident. It was written June 9th, 2009, and juror number 3, you've corrected that to June 25th. You put a 2-5 and you put some squigglies after that? Yes, sir. All right, thank you. I reviewed the verdict form, which now I will pass to Mrs. Benson, the court clerk. Mrs. Benson will publish the verdict.
Superior Court of California, Los Angeles County. The people of the state of California plaintiff versus Conrad Robert Murray, defendant. Case number SA 073164. Title of court and cause. We, the jury in the above entitled action, find the defendant, Conrad Robert Murray, guilty of the crime of involuntary manslaughter in violation of Penal Code Section 192, subsection B. Alleged victim, Michael Joseph Jackson. Alleged date of June 25th, 2009. As charged in count 1 of the information. This 7th day of November, 2011, four-person juror ID number 145, seat number 3. Is this your verdict? Is this your individual and personal verdict? So say you one, so say you all.
All jurors indicating the affirmative. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to ask you whether this is your individual and personal verdict. I'm going to be asking you individually if this is correct. If it is your individual and personal verdict, say yes. If it is not your individual and personal verdict, say no. Is this your individual and personal verdict, Juror 1?
Yes, sir.
Juror 2?
Yes, sir.
Juror 3?
Yes.
Juror 4?
Yes, sir.
Juror 5? Juror 6? Juror 7?
Yes.
Juror 8?
Yes.
Juror 9?
Yes.
Juror 10?
Yes, sir.
Juror number 11?
Yes.
Juror 12?
Yes, sir.
All jurors having indicated the affirmative, the court clerk is directed to record the verdict. Do counsel waive further reading of the verdict as recorded? Mr. Waldron?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Chernoff?
Yes.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I now will read to you final instructions upon discharge of jurors. You now have completed your jury service on this case. On behalf of all of the employees of the Los Angeles Superior Court and the parties in this case and others involved in this case, please accept my thanks for your time and effort. Throughout this trial, I have admonished each of you not to discuss anything about this case with anyone other than
Conrad Murray has not moved. Very little reaction from him. The verdict is in. It is guilty for Dr. Conrad Murray, age 58, from Trinidad and Tobago. Screen left, you have two different images of the crowd erupting outside the courthouse, as has been the case for the past 20 years. These high-profile cases in Los Angeles seem to draw a crowd just about every morning, afternoon, and evening. And this was a verdict that had been waited on for the past 3 hours. The verdict coming down by the jury, and a bit of a 3-hour leeway for the family members, the Jackson family, to get inside the courtroom, where they are now watching and observing. There was one shriek that we heard from someone inside the courtroom. Outside the courtroom is our Fox News correspondent, Craig Boswell. He's at the courthouse in L.A. Can you see and hear what's happening outside, Craig?
Oh, absolutely, and good afternoon to you, Bill. Certainly a very large cheer from this crowd, from this very large
Well,
crowd that
there
is
you have it.
outside the courthouse
A
here.
guilty
This
verdict
anxiety that has been
for
building.
Conrad Murray, convicted of the accidental death of Michael Joe Jackson. And, you know, most times I've been saying, every time I do one of my videos, I always say, you know, every time I see Conrad Murray's face, I got this urge to want to punch it. This time, I didn't have that. I didn't have it at all. For some reason, I don't know why, I actually felt pity for him. He's lost his license, and he's going to lose 4 years of his life behind bars, or maybe under house arrest, because they have a law now in California stating that due to prison overcrowding, non-violent offenders cannot be housed along with violent offenders. So he may just do the time sitting in his house under house arrest. But it's still a small price to pay for the loss of the life of one exceptional human being, a very gifted man, a very talented person, a loving, kind, gentle person, a human being with all the human faults and frailties that any of us have. This was a big loss for the world, but I believe that somewhere on the other side, Michael is happy. He's happy, he's whole, he's at peace, and he's moving on with his new life. And now it is time for us to move on with ours. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. This has been I think the 21st or 22nd Michael's Moments. And I'm going to say for now, this will be the last Michael's Moments. I may start up another one in another few weeks, or I may not. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But whatever I decide to do, the one thing that you can always keep in mind is I'll always be somewhere around on YouTube. And I'll always be around to tell you guys what I always tell you after the end of every video that I make. Smile, even though your heart is aching.